The Journey of Miracles event started the other day. And the interesting thing about this actual event is that you have the possibility of getting some of these orange rune stones and the orange sonic tattoos, which will help you with your. Let me go back over here. If you go over to the totems, it will get you the materials that you need to build your totems here, your golden totems. And this is the only way that you can actually get those materials. You can't buy them, you have to get them from events. So this is the second type of event that we've had to allow you, gives you the possibility of actually getting these materials. So what I want to do today is kind of go through the event, and then I'm gonna roll it. I have 1,230 dice to roll, and what I want to do is see if it's actually worth, playing this event, especially beyond the basics, which you can get from quests. So you can actually get dice rolls just from just playing the game, really. So, gathering resources, making purchases to merchant, actually using stamina, killing monsters and stuff for stamina, and you'll get some stuff. And I'll do that in the end. There's two different kinds of dice. One will just basically move you around the map, and then the other one will actually allow you to pick. From certain things that you can do. So like one of them that I've used is double the amount of rolls in the next spin, how far you can go in the next spin. So you can get little things from that. And I'm going to get some gold as we go too, especially once we get towards the end of this. So I already have 140, and this just came from basic stuff without actually purchasing anything. Everything else here was purchased, and it was around 500 USD. So keep that in mind, as I run through this, at the end when we total up everything that we got, was it worth it compared to getting stuff in other ways? Although I did say that you can't get the gold totem materials any other way other than events for now. All right, so the basic way that it works is you click the dice. And let's say if it rolls a 5, then your character will move, I think his name is Wrath, actually, 5 spaces. And every time you make it around the map, you get, the ability to get, different things, and you get points. So as you go, you'll get points. Every time you spin, you'll actually get some points depending on how far you get. And this is where you can buy the packs. And this is the shop where you can actually purchase. So you need a certain number of points before you can actually purchase things. You need 1,000 points before you can actually get to the orange items here. And then you need to get down to 1,800 to get more of them. And then down to 6,000 to get more. So we're going to see how far we can get. I know I can get to 6,000 points. That's no problem. But what I wonder is, will I get enough points to actually make it worth it to spend in this event? So, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if I click here, it rolls a 6, and I get a few points. And let's see if I hit the 20. Does that do anything? I guess I'm not sure what it did there. I'm not sure how this points reach 500 and so each time I land, each one of these spaces that you land on gives you a different reward. But that's not the real important thing there. And I'm guessing that the rewards get better as you go around the map. And we should see that as we go. Every once in a while, you know, some of these will actually give you a roll again, which is kind of cool. So that's the effect that you saw there. So when you land on it, it just automatically rolls one more time.
Highly sedated, intoxicated, we're automated,
Another lap.
overpopulated. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to
I'm just gonna click this as fast as I can. I think I have to get up to 500 points before I can then spin 20 times in a row. Let's see. Should get up to 500 points pretty quickly. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Yep, so now I can go 20 times in a row.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck. Country heart, I'ma cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car cards to get tatted up. All that other bull.
Alright, so here we go. We're getting pretty close to the end. Almost there, guys. It's actually more points than I thought I would get. And I'm just gonna have to burn through the rest of these one at a time once I get under 20. Still, it's quite a few overall points. It looks like I'm gonna end up around 164, 165 laps. Yeah, I'll get to 165 for sure. 166. Alright, here is my last. I have one more spin. One more to go. Alright. So I ended up with 27,710 points. Let's see what my ranking is. So cross realm ranking, $500 will get you to about 18. Isn't that crazy? So if I have 27,000 for 500 and they have, 69,000, that must have been 1,500 or so dollars to get there. The points, the ability to spend now, it's not too bad. So 30, I'd be able to get 675 of the orange runestones. Let me see what I actually need, because I want to get to the point where this is actually worth using. So I'm here on my totem, and I need to boost this level as much as I can. So let's get as many of the psionic tattoos that I can, however you say that. So I'm going to go back into the event, and go over to the badges, and I'm going to buy as many of these as I can. All right, and then buy all of those. All right, and I still have 17,000 points. And let's see if that helps me at least go up a level. Oh yeah, exactly enough. So now I need to get my totem's force up to 12. And it's at 10 now. I should easily be able to do that. So now if I go back into here, and at 20 apiece, I want to get all of those first, and then I want to go down to the next one at 25, and I can get all of those. And then at 30, I can get quite a few as well. All right, so let's see what I can do now. So this is looking promising here. This is infantry HP, and then it'll go to mage, and then it'll go to archer. Let's go ahead and get a few of those. Oh yeah. This is going to be great. So now I should be able to get all of those. Let me go to another one here and go same type of thing. Get my archer attack up. It's 12. Got another cav HP there. So now that got me up to level 29. So I'm actually able to upgrade now to the next level. Alright. So that should make this a little bit stronger. So let's actually try it out. Let's go over to the Star Ruins. And let's go over Protected. Alright, so let's go ahead and occupy. Lower that down. Goodness. Just let this run. And I don't think I'm using the right totem on this try, but I'm going to try again, don't worry. Alright, so let me go to a different one. Okay. Alright. Let me buff a little bit. I'm not buffed at all. Okay. Let's put on my march. So now I should be good to go. So now I'm going to go down here, and what I need to do is whenever I actually run the attack, we will confirm. Alright. Let's try this. Just let it roll like it is, see what happens. I'm gonna lose it, but I want to see what the effect was here. Okay. So I think I had it on both of these actually. Yeah, Earth Totem, skill 2. It did not too bad. This is a kind of a quick battle, I think. Let's see what happened on the second one. Alright, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to attack this same person with the exact same setup, but I'm going to use my flame hammer to see if I've surpassed it or not. So, if I can remember the way that name is done. So let me go back in here. Okay. This is the one. Right. And this time I'm gonna switch out from my fire totem. I'm gonna leave everything like it is. So it's not a great march, but I just want to see what the difference here is with my totem damage. Speed it up. Okay. So I have a feeling that the flame hammer is still going to be much better overall. This should be the same exact person that I attacked. Yes, it is. So let's look here. The fire totem this time, it did 9,900. That seemed to have lasted much longer than in the first attack. Yeah, I'll probably still stick with my flame totem. And I know I got some materials from my flame as well. Pretty close to going up there, yeah, but I'm not going to have enough to actually rank anything up here. No. Okay, but it did add some more here. So is it worth it? It's a little bit difficult to say whether this is worth it, but I personally, for now, unless you're an extreme whale and you just have many thousands of dollars to spend to kind of max out the amount of rewards, and let's see how much more I would have available to even buy here. I would have 466 more orange runestones, which is not going to get me too far. I'm going to say that this event is not worth it. I would say that you're better off waiting on the orange. And if you want to slow roll it out and just get as many of the materials as you can each time these events come up, and then just hope that you can get to, you can get it ranked up 4 or 5 times to the point where it starts to overtake the flame hammer as far as the amount of damage that you can do. And I can switch over to the wrath. And why don't I do that right now? I don't really think I'm at the point right now where it's worth doing a big comparison between these two totems here, but we can try. Let's go ahead and put in some of these. Okay, and let's go ahead and put another one in here. All right, it's okay. All right, and put a one in here. Let's put in Excalibur in here, because I don't use this. Oh, never mind. Let's go back over here. Okay. Rank this up a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go up 2 levels here. And let's try this out on the same guy. The bad thing is both the totems are weak, at a weak level, so it's not really the best comparison, but just for grins. All right. So I'm gonna leave it the same. I mean, I think I have to win this if I change my march, but just for comparison, just for apples to apples. Let's see how we do. I'm going to speed this up and look at the results. Yeah, I don't know if this did any better. I don't think it did. So let's go back. So I guess this is the Wrath. It did 4,716. It actually did less. It actually did less than the Earth Totem. But it's such low levels. I don't know if it's actually a great comparison. But so as far as the Journey of Miracles, if you're looking to push up your gold totems, honestly, I would probably just wait and just focus now on your purple totems. I wish I could get a refund on what I spent here in the exchange store, and then I could just put it all on the purple. That would probably be a much better way to go. Although I think if I just purchased, if I used the $500 in the actual store, I probably could have gotten a lot further with those points. And we can do the actual math on it to see, but I'm pretty sure you're probably better off just going through the regular store. And even better, whenever these materials actually make it over here to limited, and into your dailies and all of that, that would be the way to go to get the most for your money, right? So I would not use this event as a way to push up unless you're a whale, unless you're Bedmas here, who is able to spend a ton of money and it doesn't really matter, and he's able to push up his gold totems really fast to be ahead of everybody else. If you're a whale, it's your only opportunity to get the gold is to go through these events. So you're going to have to. But otherwise, for regular players, for middle spenders who are just trying to get the most for their money, I would stick with the purple right now, and I would not use this event as a way to get your totem materials. All right, so I hope this helps out. Let me know, give me some feedback in the comments, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.